I know that you as a parent are hearing tons about measles in the news right now, and you're probably really concerned. So let's talk about it. I'm Dr. Nicole Baldwin, a board-certified pediatrician in Ohio, and I am here to give you the top 4 things that you as a parent need to know about measles. Number 1, what the heck is measles? We haven't heard of measles, maybe here or there, but most of us didn't grow up around measles. So measles is a virus that can cause really high fevers, so somewhere upwards of 104, 105 fevers. It can cause cough, runny nose, goopy eyes, and a rash. Sound familiar? It's about like every other virus that we see very often. There are a couple characteristic things. There are certain spots they can get in their mouth called Koplik spots that can be a clue, but really the biggest thing is if we as physicians are seeing this constellation of symptoms, the very characteristic rash in a child who is unvaccinated, then that is when we need to test for measles. Number 2, measles can be a big deal. It can be very serious. So about 1 in 5 children who get measles can get hospitalized, and pneumonia is the most common complication. Also, 1 in 1,000 children who get measles can get swelling in their brain. It's called encephalitis, and that can lead to lifelong damage in their brain. And then sadly, 1 to 3 out of 1,000 children who get measles can actually die despite our best efforts because we don't have a medication to treat measles. Number 3, measles is super contagious. So if someone is not protected against measles, they have a 9 out of 10 chance of getting the measles virus if they are exposed to someone with measles. And measles can live in the air of a room for up to 2 hours after someone left. It's spread through coughing and droplets. And again, remember I said this causes cough and runny nose and fever. And so kids who have this tend to cough a lot, and these germs can linger, which is why we worry about it. Finally, tip number 4, measles is preventable. We have an amazing vaccine for measles that actually after 1 dose protects the person by about 93%. And then after 2 doses, that is about 97% effective. So we are protecting the majority of people with just 2 doses of vaccine. Now, if you live in the United States, we typically vaccinate starting at 12 months of age. So usually 12 to 15 months of age is that first vaccine. And then at 4 to 6 years of age is that second vaccine. If you're currently living in an area where there is an outbreak, check with your pediatrician. So far, we haven't had any indications of vaccinating earlier, but we will occasionally vaccinate kids earlier if they are going to a measles endemic country, because there are certain countries where measles is more prevalent than it is in the United States. Although sadly, we're starting to see a lot more measles around here too. So please, if you have questions, drop them in the comments. I'm happy to answer any questions you guys have.